Hello and welcome back to Digimon World 3 Randomized, part 17. I got a birdies. Okay, that's fun. I'm not gonna look at it. I don't care. It's just so quickly. It was just like, you know? Okay, so we are trying to get to the northern gym leader so that we can get to the Magasta base. So that we can, well, I mean, you know, right? Obviously. Right? Like, you know what we have to do. Because, like, obviously I do too, and like I didn't definitely forget what I have to do. It's that whoever insinuated that is crazy. No, I'm sure it's fine. We did spend most of last part lost in the maze. Now, there's an argument to be made that I could have just cut that out and just like not been lost in the maze for an entire video, and just cut back when I get to where I am. But I'm a big advocator of including the bad parts of a game too. I can tell you are my hero. Oh, glorious hero, please show me your skills in a card battle. Let's go. God, I don't remember the last time I played a card battle in this playthrough. Oh no, it's not gonna be good. My deck is not gonna stand up to whatever this person has. There's no way. No shot. I'm using a lot of starter cards. Yep, I don't have a charge terminal yet. I've always thought the charge terminal looks a little bit like a car, like a futuristic car. Like the red dots are like the headlights, and then it's like kind of shaped like a hover car from like Star Wars. We'll hold off. I don't need him yet. I do think I'm gonna lose badly, but I'm gonna put up my best shot because I think that's important. I don't know how many Tankmon I have. I don't know how many Monmon I have. I don't know like what the best Digimon to grab would be here. Let's try these. What are we up against? I mean, that's nothing. We can handle this. They've only got one more card left in their hand. What could it possibly be? I am scared though. I don't know. I don't know if I could have. Sorry, mustache hair just got in my mouth. Yes. Oh, I fucked up a little bit. Oh, let's do this. Well, let's get rid of Vmon. It's not huge, but it'll help. And then I just realized I can only use one of these. I forgot how these work. And that's my cross to bear. I also won't be able to play another card, I just realized. I definitely mistimed this. It's been too long since I've played this version. Could try and take out another Digimon. I just don't know if it'd be worth it. But I also have very little else I can do. So, you know. I mean, I haven't been able to improve my cards because the game keeps forcing me to digibattle everyone, but also every cardmon gives me the exact same booster packs. There's nothing I can do. Alright, let's see. If we get a tie, I lose, is the unfortunate part. So let's try and take out as much of their health as we can here, because they're not going to beat me as they are now. That's what it was. Okay. I don't know what this does. I mean, it's certainly a strategy. If only I had like a Digivice in my hand, I might actually be able to win this one. Alright, it's good to know. Don't worry, we got this one. Okay. I wish I could grab another Gekomon, but that's fine. Okay, that just gives them energy, which means they're probably gonna summon a big boy. Nope. We're just going straight in. Just good old-fashioned raw power. And by raw power, I mean trying my best. Yep. Yep. I might be in trouble. I don't think I noticed this before. That Digitalmon is straight up just in the DG dimension. No, that's later. Is that what it's called? The backdoor dimension? Whatever the fuck it's called. In Digimon World 1. Because you recruited after you beat the game. In where the same place that Machinedramon was. Okay, so obviously I lose here. But you have to consider how out of practice I am. There's simply nothing I can do. That sucks. I guess I should not do the card game anymore. What kind of a hero are you? Oh, where's my true hero? Penny, you gotta relax. Straight up Gobremon. All right. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I gotta find my way to the north server. I did think I would just go, I mean, it's gonna sound crazy. I did think I would just go north from here, but it does kind of look like it's a dead end. And if I find out it's the kind of dead end where I can't progress, I'm gonna be a little upset. But I think... No, this doesn't lead anywhere. No, we could be in trouble here. No, wait, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. No, wait. I hope I didn't go through all of that last time, only to find out I still need to go back into the bug maze. I think it would destroy me, like mentally. But, no, okay, we can make it there. Cherrymon, what are you doing in a fucking volcano, dude? You're gonna catch on fire. There was a... So I've been watching more Ghost Game on episode like 35 or 36 at this point. And I don't think the series gets better, but I don't think it gets worse. I think there's like... The whole series is very much a mixed bag. Like sometimes there's like a couple one-off episodes where I'm like, oh, that was pretty good. And then there's a couple episodes where I'm like, what are they even doing? Like, I continue to get irrationally or rationally, depending on who you are, upset at the formulaic nature of the show, which is, let's start the episode by killing or doing body horror to random people, and then after that, the kids will find out 3,000 bits this late in the game. I hate you. And the kids will find out, you know, that something went wrong, and then they go to fight them. They fight them, and then at the very end, they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Don't hurt me. No, I'll be a good guy now. I swear." And then they're like, "All right." It's just so stupid. There was there have been a couple solutions to some episodes that I find very strange. Also, now that I've watched over 30 episodes, I can definitively say I don't know who the fuck this show is for, because it's like the kids are like junior high school aged, and they don't swear. There's no blood. So like, and like, the dialogue is at a level that I would say is for younger children. Like I would say around the, like, you know, 10 to like 13 years age. But at the same time, the shit they do in the show is so horrific at times, and not even in like a, oh my god, I was so scared, and like a, oh, this is uncomfortable kind of way. Like the fact that like they just did they did an episode where the Frady cat was like haunted and was being dragged, or was like what happened? I forget what they did. They got like, I think they got attacked by Piximon's attack by accident. This Piximon was just kind of fucking around, and they saw the light and like crossed over to the area between life and death, which I'm like, that is a crazy way to begin the episode. It's like one of the three main characters basically dies. Like, and like, but then it's the stupid thing where it's like, I know the show has no teeth, so I'm like, obviously he's not gonna die. That's ridiculous. But then the whole episode is like, the monster of the week for this one is Sepicmon, who we know from this game is the one who's missing the mask, and Sepicmon is now like sees that they're about to pass, or that they almost like died, and apparently the lore of Sepicmon is that they hide deep in the forest, and they can only become friends with the lost souls of Digimon who die in the forest or some shit. So now Sepicmon is like, well, you were in the land between, so now I want to be friends with you. I've never been friends with a human, so I'm gonna try to kill you. And it's like, what? Huh? So they like keep making disasters happen. Like they make a sign fall on them, or fall near them, and they keep whispering in their head, and like, they try to slip on a puddle and almost crack their head on a urinal, which is kind of funny. And then finally they control a self-driving car and like drive it at them. The dude jumps out of the way and bangs his fucking head on the like curb, and it's for all intents dead. Like he gets knocked out, and then they try to get Mummymon to look into him. He's like, oh, he's missing his soul. And then the rest of the episode, he's just like running away from Sepikmon because they're like trying to drag them across the literal bed of sticks, like literally trying to have him pass over to the other side. And then like they can't get in contact with him, they cannot do anything. Finally, Jellymon ends up saving him. But because Sepikmon is an armor Digimon and they just decided not to have Jellymon digivolve to Ultimate, they do this thing sometimes where I do think it's funny, where they know people are going to complain, and it's always their own armor Digimon. They know people are going to get like annoyed with them if they like don't do it exactly right. The same thing happened in Adventure 2020, where Palmon digivolves into Ponchomon, which doesn't make sense, even though Ponchomon looks exactly like Togemon. Ponchomon is technically Patamon's armor digivolve, so the way they do it is Palmon's like flower like traps Patamon, and so when Palmon is digivolving, Patamon gets like kind of thrown loose, but the idea is like, oh, they have some of their data. They do a similar thing where they're like, okay, I can make Jellymon go into the land between, but like for some reason it makes them like really energized, so then Jellymon's champion just like kicks the shit out of Sepikmon. And it's like the reason, and they're like, oh, because they were like really energized. I'm like, just say they beat him, or just digivolve to Ultimate. Like, who the fuck cares? But like, it stands out more to me because I'm like, I know you did this to try to get ahead of pedantic nerds, but now I'm upset because writing wise, it just seems so contrived. Sorry, where was I? Yeah, so I don't know who the fuck the audience for this show is, because on the one hand, it's like really creepy and really unsettling, and these children, I said it already, these children are going through like stuff that would give like a full-grown adult or anyone else, if they weren't in an anime, like the most massive PTSD you've ever fucking seen. But it's like you literally have a character trying to kill a main character, even if they're doing it like somewhat innocently. They're like trying to kill, like, because they're like, oh, I'm just a child who likes to play, ha. But like they have someone trying to kill a main character, and then at the end of the episode they're like, okay, but you can be our friend now. Also, you know, sorry Higachi, you just gotta get over it. I'm like, what do you mean? So it's like, who is this for? Like, what 12-year-old isn't gonna, like, I don't think the show is scary. Like, I think it's unsettling and unnerving at times. Like, there's some episodes with like the body horror stuff where they'll like, people will get like wounds and shit that they like digitize to get around like the censorship. They'll get like wounds, or they'll like turn into something, or like shit will grow out of them or some fuck. Like they just had another episode where they have a bunch of the kids turn into like human geckos. And which I'm like, what the fuck? And it's just like, I don't know who this is for. Cause like, there's no way this show is for 12-year-olds, because they would literally have nightmares. And I'm like, but at the same time, it's not for adults. So it's just like, it just seems so aimless. And it's also Monster of the Week, which like, the lack of like a consistent plot makes it like, you know, you can get away with that shit on the kids show because they don't know any better or care, but like you can't do that in like a show meant for like adults, because I'm like, they crave more, as I've been fucking harping about over and over and over about, where I'm like, I just want them to like actually do something, like just change literally anything. Anyway, it's a weird show. I don't think it's better. There's a couple of good episodes here and there. Oh, but there's an episode where it's like the resolution is really contrived. Like, they have an episode where Asuramon or Ashuramon is ooh, this is armor off. I kind of want to keep that on you. It's fine. Where Ashuramon is like stealing people's like faces, and he's stealing them. I kind of want to do commentary. He's stealing people's faces, and because he wants to feel like the emotions that they have tied to them. And it's weird, obviously. But then the other thing with it is that their resolution, because Ashuramon, I think, is an ultimate. They get Sim Angoramon, or whatever the fuck their name is. It's the Angoramon's champion. Like, fights it. And even though it would have been the perfect episode for him to digivolve into Ultimate, because the other two Digimon have already digivolved to Ultimate, instead, a random fucking Zubamon shows up, the like gold, like 20th anniversary rookie Digimon. You probably saw it for the first time in Hacker's Memory. And just turns into a sword, and then he has a sword fight with him. I'm like, the Zubamon was not in the episode until now, but he's basically like, oh, I have a rivalry with you, like, you know, let's settle this. I'm like, who the fuck are you? You just showed up. What the fuck do you mean we gotta settle this? What the fuck are you talking about? So did you acknowledge you come here? You're exceptional for your young age. Yes, true. What was the point of this dialogue? You must have gotten this to get here. Yep. Anyway, like, why are you here? Um, it's such a weird show. I'm just like, I don't just like I said, I'm on episode like 36, and Goromon just got their ultimate. I'm like more than halfway through the series, or maybe I'm like about halfway, and they just got their ultimate, which seems way too late. I just don't. It's so all over the place. They did have a really good episode. There was an episode where an ex-Tyrannomon and a Waru Manzumon are turning people into dolls, which is creepy as fuck, especially when they start like throwing the dolls around and they start getting like ripped and stuff, and I'm like, that's fucked up. But they have a pretty cool thing where they get a Manzemon to help them, and it was also just like, it felt like a believable episode. Like they finally like nailed the line between like a little bit creepy, but still kind of like believable and like interesting. So it was just like, I just wish every episode was like this, and maybe you could have an overarching plot, please. Anyway, here's the fourth leader. What a challenge at a time like this. Give me, leader, I've got a favor to ask. Can I have your badge to get to the real world? So no matter what, I can't give you the badge for free. Those are the rules. If you want it, you have to win against me. Oh, alright, I knew you were going to say that. Let's get this over with. Let's get this over with. Such a cocky thing to say. It's like, obviously I'm going to win, so can we just, like, get the shit done? Red Kurisarimon. I think you're supposed to appear in the bug maze, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're supposed to be in the circuit board. Sorry, my chair is caught on my rug, and it's bothering me. I just realized I have armor break and armor off. I guess armor off is way better. What else? Oh, there's something I wanted to bring up, and this seems like a good time as any. YouTube added a new feature recently, and I wanted to make oh, no. Okay. Well, so much for the leader. Dude, what do you mean? Hold on. Surely we can do better than that. We'll get to the new feature in a second. I just like, maybe if I don't attack them, they won't try to run away immediately. I just want to see who else they have. Like, it seems crazy that I have to do this. The fact that they can just spawn Digimon that just run away. It's their first Digimon too. Alright, nope, it's not gonna happen. Maybe if I get lucky with this one, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Nope. Oh shit, I got a second attack. Okay, hold on. Wait. Pause. There we go. Okay, the fight continues. YouTube added a new feature called the hype system. Oh, Venom, my Otismon. Here we go. That's a Digimon that spawns in the final area. Where they had a new hype system where I think if you look below the video, you can click the hype button. I think if you're subscribed, it replaces the subscribe button. But the basic idea behind it is that it only is available for smaller channels, but it's kind of like a super like if you I think every account gets like 3 of them a week, and you can only use them on channels that are, I think, 500,000 subscribers or below. And basically, if you hit the hype button on a video, and the video has to come out within the last like 6 days, I think, maybe like 7 days, then it has a higher chance of hitting the algorithm. Oh my god, 2 Digimon that want to run away, awesome. So if you're really enjoying one of my videos, or if there's like or if there's like a series you want to try to like pump up a little bit more, feel free to hit that hype button, and we can see if it works, see if it gets new friendly faces in here, stuff like that, or more if you just want to support the channel. Hyping any video, I'd be delighted. I think it's 3 hypes per week on the videos that came out in the last week, and I think it has to be and it's across all channels. So if you have other channels you'd rather give the hypes to, totally fine, I understand it. But I'm like, if you got them, and I'm the only one who kind of meets the criteria, I would love it. If you hyped up a video, it doesn't have to be this one, it could be any of the videos I've done recently. It would mean a lot to me. I have yet to see it really pan out. Like, I haven't really seen the benefits of it yet, if that makes sense. It doesn't give me an alert if you do it, so I can't really like thank you for it. But you can tell me in the comments if you do, and it's one of those things you should do it every week. just trying to help a struggling small YouTuber would really be, it'd mean a lot to me. But I want to make sure I explained it at least once, because it's fairly new. I don't even think I have the feature on my phone yet, but it's on phone, it's on PC. I don't know if it's on TV, but I wasn't able to replicate it on mine yet, but a bunch of other people were. Yeah, I went against Genbu Leader too. Like, I apologize for making you fight. I wanted to see for myself that you can really fight against the AOA. Oh, I see. Now take this and stop the AOA's plans. Yeah, I got the Genbu badge. I think you're strong enough to fight on, but they too are strong, so keep your guard up. Thanks, Genbu Leader. So I haven't fought the leader in the West City, and I haven't fought the leader in the North in Amaterasu server. So that's good. I don't know where to go from here, though. I should figure it out. I'm just lucky that I, like, managed to get to this area, if I'm being completely real with you. I didn't think it would happen for a while. Let's pull up the guide. Let's see. I do, this is not a call-out, because if you're watching this video, obviously, you're here. And if you're here, you're family. Subway. But I think, I'm definitely seeing the views drop off in this series, which I get. Like, this is not the part of Digimon World 3 that people like, so it's fair. But, I'm trying my best. Let's see. Devimon's Cave? Oh, that's the wrong guide. Hold on. That was the guide for Anode Tamer. Final badge, circuit board, Boot Mountain, Snow Mountain, Freeze Mountain, Battlegate, Genbu City, Battlegate. Talk to Guillermo and Randomized here, both of which hold Genbu Leader in high regard. Go up, approach him, start a conversation. Bikemon's really the biggest threat here. Yeah, Bikemon about that. Afterwards, you get the Genbu badge. Now it's time to go to the Kulon Mines. Use the Matrix Chamber there. Oh, that's right. First things first, you can get to the Legendary Gym now, so you can burn all those TP you've been hoarding. To get there, go west, bypassing a ladder and a set of stairs until you run into a wall with a ladder, climb up the ladder, then run west past the ramp. Oh, it's just so much. It's just so much. So what I'm hearing is leave and go left. We should be good. What else can I update on? I think I've been talking about XCOM a lot in this series. I am happy to let you know that after talking about which games I wanted to platinum, I have 2 updates. I don't think I had this update last time I recorded. But I have platinumed Dishonored for PS3, a game that was kind of one of my white whales because I fucked up the platinum. Basically, there's a trophy for getting through the game without alerting anyone and without killing anyone. And I went through the game and I didn't alert anyone and I didn't kill anyone, and it didn't give me the trophy for the no kill because it counted a kill somewhere. I now know what happened. There's a character in the game called Granny Rags, and if you start her side quests, so if you do even one side quest for her, she will appear at the end of the game, and she will you will have to be forced to kill her or another guy. And oh my god, there's so many holes here. Jesus Christ. Alright, hold on. We're in all that, so we're in. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it wants me to go to Kulon Mine. How the fuck do I get to Kulon Mine from here? Maybe like they came through there in the guide before, but okay. So that's I misread the directions. Yeah, I really liked Dishonored. I think it was the 3rd or 4th game I like tried to do a Let's Play for on my channel. There's like really old videos of those. They did not do well, which is why there's not a full playthrough. But I played through the game a couple times trying to get all the trophies. This was early on in my trophy hunting career. But I just kind of like wrote it off as I'm like, fuck this game. I didn't get my trophies. I don't care anymore. Nothing matters. Everything's fake. But I was basically just so frustrated with it that I was like, I don't even care. So I finally, on a whim, decided to go back to it. And I went back, and I just followed a guide to do the... ooh, I don't know if I wanted to do that. Hold on. I just followed a guide to get the no-kill, and I think it took me a day, which is nothing. Like, I just flew through the game, because the other trophy I was missing was to get through the game without ever unlocking any of your supernatural powers, besides the first one that, like, the tutorial gives you. Which is Blink, which lets you teleport, which is just probably the most broken power in the game. It's just not as strong as it could be. So I went through the game doing basically with no upgrades, no kills, and it really took me like one day. And I got the trophy I was missing, and I was so fucking mad. So it was like, oh, I could have done this years ago. And I did really fall in love with the game again. I was like, I remembered I really liked this game, and I liked Deathloop, which was by the same devs. It was Arcane Studio. So I was like, why the fuck did I like swear this game off? And I was like, I know why, but I was like, why did I let myself do that? But it was cool to go back to. It was a little rough on PS3. It looked a little ugly, but I think it was still a good time. I enjoyed going back to it. So I got that platinum. That was it. After like 12 years and like 8 months, I finally got the platinum. This is after getting Infamous, which took me 15 years and 9 months. And then I kind of used that to propel me forward a little bit. I did 2 more playthroughs in XCOM Enemy Unknown. By really just mainlining all the like required stuff and not getting like all the optional stuff. I basically came to the conclusion where I'm like, I'm on easy. Why am I doing all of this side stuff and unlocking like the best weapons and shit when I could just like breeze through the fucking game? And it wasn't really a breeze. Like I still had to play a little bit carefully, but like I kind of kicked the game's ass. And the second playthrough, or it's technically the 5th, but my second playthrough, like in a week, I think I beat the game in like a day, because I just really just sped through it. And I finally, after so many years, got the XCOM Platinum, and it feels so good. So it's my 3rd out of 5 XCOM games that I've platinumed. I think I could start working on another one, but I'm not sure. I might try and do the PS4 version of Dishonored, the remastered version. Just while all the shit's still fresh in my head, I think it might be a good idea. But yeah, it was really fun. Finally finishing up XCOM. It was a very cathartic deletion from my from my console. And then yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna do next. I think I want to play Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, but I kind of want to see what other PS3 games I've kind of just left unfinished and see if it's worth finishing them up. But it's been a good time going back to it. But I also should probably play my PS5 because it's very expensive. Ooh, I thought the game was gonna stall there. Celia left me and went by herself. I can't do anything by myself. Sorry, man. I don't know what's going on there. I can't really. I don't know. Bonjour, monsieur. You are très bien if you come this far. Card medals for gentlemen. Oh, for those who come after. Oh, mon ami. Esquier. Oh, Gustave. Oh. That's what they sound. That's what French people sound like, right? Oh, Maëlle. Oh, the paintress. Oh, she is so painting. She paints so much. Where's Legendary Gym located? I heard it's in this direction. Brother, I got great news. You've never been closer. It's just right over here, right? This isn't supposed to be a maze. I can't believe he's like, where's the Legendary Gym? Oh, dude, just got 2 ladders. What do you mean? Welcome to the Legendary Gym. I'm going to train you hard, so get ready. I thought Magnamon did the Legendary Gym. Am I crazy? So the big difference with this is that there's stars on the basic ones, not speed for some reason. So once you beat whoever is replacing Black or Greymon in the Amaterasu server sewers, every gym will have the star next to it, but it just means they get more stats. For this, I think I should boost my defense. I mean, I should boost all of my stats. But I won't make you suffer through this, so I'll just do this off screen. And then I'll come back and all 3 of my Digimon will be trained. Or maybe I'll put it on speed up so you can see it. That'll be fun. Okay, I think it's good for now. Kind of just beefed up their stats on average. I don't think I increased Kumon's attack, but it's hard to know if increasing the attack past 999 does anything. I can't figure it out. It is crazy how early the attack hits 999 in this game. Like, I don't understand why, but simply not for me to know. Okay, so we gotta go back now. Was I talking about trophies, platinums? I think so. Another fun trophy hunting kind of I don't know if like fun fact is the right word. But so I've tend to get a lot of platinums a year. Usually in like the 20s, somewhere like that. I don't know. It's hard. I can't find a good metric that shows me like platinums by year without just like manually counting them. But I did count the platinums I've gotten this year compared to last year. So last year, the total number of platinums I got during the entire year of 2024 was 29. So about one every 2 weeks, give or take. Maybe a little bit more generous than that. And the amount of platinums I have in 2025 is also 29. But the big difference is that I haven't. It's only September. Like I have 4 more months, so I've gotten the same amount of platinums, but within like 3/4 the amount of time as before. And I think that's kind of rad. So I'm excited to see what else I get. Hunting down some old ones is probably best for my my stats, because it would mean that I have less like unfinished games on my kind of profile. It doesn't really matter to me. My completion rate across all games is I can't believe I did this again. Is about, I would say it's 51%. So like across all my games, across the amount of trophies and stuff, I usually it basically kind of washes out to half. But I have a lot of games where I've gotten like 1 to 0 trophies in because I like started it and I was like, I don't like this game, and then I just put it down. So it's a difficult metric to kind of go by, but I still think it's worth bringing up. But yeah, I just like hunting trophies. It's fun. I like going back to games and being like, okay, now I'm done. Like, now I can definitively say I have finished and I don't need to play it anymore. And it's really exciting. Okay, so I believe Kulan Pit is where we're going, right? Legendary Gym, Kulan Mine, Kulan Pit. To the right is a doorway leading to Kulan Weapons, where metal monsters are really good weapons, so it won't sell you anything because you don't have good enough armor. There's also Gargimon for convenient saving. Doing that, go back to the pit and down the ladder, go west in the doorway by Tet Agumon. Then you're in Tet Ice Dungeon. They said TEH twice. What a different time. Different time. Okay. Hey, I'm actually a genius weaponsmith, but you guys have no taste. Come back again when you got better armors. He just hit me with a come back when you're a little richer. I don't know what this is. It's not a Digimon, to my knowledge, but that's fine. Ooh, speaking of Digimon, I did watch an episode, the same episode where Angoramon turns into an ultimate for the first time. I saw a Digimon I didn't recognize, a Digimon I hadn't seen, which is rare. It was Manticoremon. I don't know when Manticoremon first appeared. By all accounts, it seems like it first appeared in Ghost Game, but it might have had a card before that. But it's kind of a strungly guy. It's kind of like what if you had a demon, but it was controlled by angels kind of situation. I don't know a better way to describe it than that. But yeah, it was basically like, what if you like put a bunch of like holy armor in a demon and made it like a servant to a different Digimon. Randomly had Darkmon come out, DARC Mon, who I think made their first appearance as the villain of the Frontier movie that was like the Island of Lost Digimon, where I think they were sliding between Darkmon and Hippogriffmon, so they were like, it was like Beast Digimon versus Human Digimon. Ah, like I think that was the whole thing. Alright, I think we should be good here. I don't remember this dungeon that well. I feel like I went through here not that long ago. Like, I think it was only because I think I finished my Chaos playthrough, the one of Digimon 2003. I think I finished it like only like 2 or 3 years ago, so it's somewhat familiar in my memory. Let's see. There's 3 floors. First thing to do is take this. I mean, I think I can probably just bash my way through here. Yeah, right? I don't think I have to worry until I get to the Magasta base. which might not be in this video. I don't know how long it's going to take. This is the ice dungeon. As you can see, it's a world of ice. Beyond here is much harsher, but if you still want to go, it won't stop you. Isn't the ice supposed to be like the lowest level of hell? Shouldn't it be something else? Bookworm Ruri. This is an advanced dungeon with various traps. It's divided into 3 floors: ice, fire, and dark. Ah, the 3 elements. Cardmon, give me a better booster. I know you've got them. Oh, I should have gone to an inn. I just realized I've been cursed. That's fine. If you give me 1B, I swear to Christ. Don't do it. Son of a bitch. It sucks because it'd be so cool if like if like different Cardmon drop like their actual drops. It kind of sucks that I have to do it this way. I don't know if that was the way I was supposed to do it, but it did kind of work out. Now I can't tell. Orange Sneemon. This looks like the when you see like a seagull that's been like exposed to like chemicals or something, and they're like, oh look, it's rare. Let's heal because I can still do that. I'll probably swap out Agumon at some point too. I don't really know what I'm going for anymore. I haven't looked at the different evolutions yet. I'm just kind of hoping that if I hit 99, they'll unlock a new digivolution, but I don't think that's true. Let me see, because I think they're all the canon megas right now. So let's take a look. Let's take a look. It's in a book. I think I did accidentally close out the Agumon tab, so hold on. Of course, the one I need to look at is the one I closed by accident. Where's my last? Here we go. Luckily, it's in the description for all of my videos. Wow, so handy. I can't wait. What a good YouTuber. They document their stuff so well. Let's see. So Agumon, you turn into Wargreymon. To get to Omnimon, I believe you need level 40 from Wargreymon and level 40 from Metal Garurumon. So, this starts to get confusing. To unlock Metal Garurumon, I need Metal Mamemon at level 10. I don't know who Metal Mamemon replaced without checking. But this is possible. This is probably one of the easiest Super Megas to get, in my opinion. But okay, so... Huh. Oh, wait a minute. I think I gotta figure out whoever... I think it should show me if I open their Digivolution path. Maybe? Because it should be the last Digimon I unlocked for evolution. So it should be whoever's last in the list. And then I have to get them to level 40. And then they unlock a new Digivolution. And then that Digivolution I have to get to level 40. So we still got a little bit more work to do. But that should be fine. What about Kumamon? Let's see. I did heal. Right. Okay. So Kumamon, I think, is currently at what's supposed to be Marsmon, which I gotta find, who unlocks Devamon at level 10, then unlocks Myotismon at level 50 for Devamon, then unlocks Malomyotismon at level 99, and then I think you need Gallantmon and Malomyotismon at level 99 to unlock Beelzemon. That might not happen. And then Vmon should have Imperial Jamon. Nope, this is Agumon. Hold on. Imperial Jamon, yes. Who you do unlock fighter mode separately. If you hit level... I think if you unlock level 40, you unlock Imperial Jamon fighter mode normally. And then I think if you unlock level 50, you unlock Grand Kuwagumon. What's your Digivolution at? Vmon, it's been a while since I looked at it. I think I leveled you surprisingly far. Oh no, it's Sakumon, right? So yeah, you're only level 3. Okay, so you're not close. And then, oh, by the way, I left some I left some Digimon, or I left some TP on Agumon and Vmon because just I want to level up speed, but I want to do it with the super level up at this point. Yeah, is there? Wait, did you unlock this yet? What level is Seraphimon? It's 50, right? Or they're 45. So yeah, you should have unlocked a second evolution. We'll figure it out. So I think I can maybe get somewhere with Vmon, but beyond that remains to be seen. Okay. It's been a while since I've like tried to go for like really hard digivolutions, so I'm a little out of practice. What's over here? Why are you offering me this way? Also, the fact that the curse shows that my attack went from 999 to like 997. I think it must be a cap. Like you must be like actually capped at 999 of whatever stat you get. What the fuck is the point of coming over here? This seems like one of those ones where it's like it's part of like a quest later. I have to come back here and find something because it seems weird that there's just like a dead end. But yeah, you probably have to. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, my brain stopped working. No, what was I saying? For the evolutions, it's gone. I don't remember anymore. Counter rate here is really high. Just throwing that out there. Like if we get Sneemon, it's fine because they're nothing. But it's Cardmon. It somehow takes more hits. Oh, there's right. Wait one moment. I'm not letting a kid like you pass. Get up and go home. You gotta be kidding me. I don't have time for this. I'm the queen of this ice dungeon. Mind your manners. I won't forgive you. You'll be punished for that. Anyone remember the Ice Queen? I don't remember any of these. Brachiomon! That's a good Digimon design. That's an old Digimon design. Oh, right. I remember what I was going to say. I was going to say that I think that the stats do cap, but I think the different evolutions have a different multiplier. So I feel like Megas at 99 damage do more damage than Ultimates and so on and so forth. I think there's technically... I want to say there's 6 stages in this game. According to the game, there's like some are like more or are more than others based on this evolution chart. I only had 2 Digimon. That's crazy. Why are you a leader? Yeah, so like for example, we'll use Vmon for the example. So X Vmon is stage 2, and then Pyogemon is stage 3, Imperial Digimon is stage 4, Imperial Digimon Fighter Mode is stage 5, and then Imperial Digimon Paladin Mode is stage 6. For Agumon, you kind of skip stage 5 if you go to Omnimon, but then if the stage 5 Digimon are like Imperial Digimon Fighter Mode, Grand Kuwagamon for some reason, Malamyotismon, Phoenixmon, Mega Gargamon, and then the final one, there's only 4. It's Imperial Digimon Paladin Mode, Omnimon, Diaboromon, and Beelzemon. Those are the only ones that are like that reign supreme. I know for a fact that I've gotten Omnimon and Imperial Digimon Paladin Mode before. I don't think I've ever gotten Beelzemon. I don't think I've gotten, I definitely haven't gotten Diaboromon. I think I might have gotten Diaboromon once. My first playthrough is probably the one I played the most of. I admit defeat, you're pretty good. That's the real stage you may now go on ahead. But yeah, I think, like, my very first, like, as a kid, my first playthrough was the one I, like, put the most time in, like, to leveling people in. Because, like, I must have been kind of weak because I was just tanking the training stuff. Like, if my training went bad, I was like, well, that sucks. Anyway, moving on. Like, I wasn't, like, saving ahead of time. Oh my god, there's mines. Of course there are. I don't have to put up with this shit. What a weird mechanic. Surely I can't game over from this, right? Although, having 1 HP isn't great either. This is stupid. Invisible mines. Haha, gameplay. Oh, level design. Look at us. Aren't we the best programmers ever made? No, man, it sucks. It's annoying. There could be an answer here, I just don't know. Also, I just realized he's wearing the same outfit as Genbu's leader. I do like the idea of, like, sorry, you went the wrong way. Ooh, Mojimon in the fire? With the fucking grippers out? I'm gonna try and run. Yeah, because I'm not gonna fight you on 1 HP. I'm not an idiot. Also don't want to like accidentally, there we go. I don't want to accidentally trigger another battle or trigger talking to the leader by accident. Although I would have just rewinded if I did. Okay. Final heal coming in kind of clutch. I am running out of MP, but that's not important right now. Don't worry about it. Just because I have to go directly to the Magasta base after this. Why? What do you think? Do you think that might be a problem? I should really switch Digimon after my lead Digimon starts getting beat the fuck up, because that would be a better idea. Wait a sec, you came in at a great time. I was bored. Bored, I don't have time for this. You're not bored? Don't make me laugh. Tamers these days are weak, but come on. But you look good. Come on, let's fight. I'll show you the power of my Digimon. Fire! Weirdo. Who the fuck are these three? By the way, like going back to my favorite conversation of like what is real and what isn't. Who the fuck are these three? Like, do they work for the game? Like, are the leaders employees of Digimon Online, and then these are just three random like NPC bosses? Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, shouldn't someone like bring him on a walkie-talkie and be, or shoot him a fucking DM, be like, hey, let this guy pass? Like, Genbu Leader at least was like, ooh, Shadowmon. Genbu Leader was at least like, I can't let you just go. You need to prove you can beat me. Like, kind of like as to say, like, if you're gonna go take this burden on, you need to fight me for it. But these guys are just like here. I can't wait for the Neville remake of this game, because I think it'll happen. I kind of believe that Time Stranger will be successful, and they'll start looking to remaking the older games. I would love to see them try to make sense out of the story. Tapermon! Or Bakumon. Because it doesn't, is the answer. as we've all realized, it doesn't make sense. Please, put in the comments, what do you think these three are compared to the others? Are they actual NPCs? And if so, why? What do they accomplish? Just so strange. What a weird game. Man, I lost. I lost this time. I need to blow off steam. Let's do this again sometime. Dark Dungeon is up ahead. Be careful. I think I am going to save the Dark Dungeon. Ooh, War Monzamon. I liked your episode in Ghost Game. Mostly because X-Tyrannomon got to appear for the first time in 40 years. But yeah, I think I'm probably going to save this the Dark Dungeon and the Magasta base for next time, just because it's getting a little long here. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to look for the hype button if you want to see more and you want more people to see the series. And yeah, what a call there. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video as well. I'll see you guys later. Bye.